kids and you've got stepkids to be, a man should always provide what's called an F19. Now an F19 is your whole disclosure, right? Now, back and front, but listen, you've shown my previous before, it's like a Bible, but this is the main one that I've got Victoria to apply for. Now there's one on its way, right? Because, listen, that phone fake channel, whatever, call me that N-word, right? So an F19 disclosure, right? First of all, if you're in tune with the criminal system, right, so it's got your details and that, there, it's got warning of blah 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 blah. So, here you go, so you go to the back. So that's only about 80 convictions. Anyway, well, right, so that's page 1, that's an F19, which is only, that's only some of the previous convictions. Back and front, both sides. Back, front, back, whole side. Front, back, whole side. Right? So, an F19 disclosure has on it everything you have been done for. Now, in the event of your conviction, the charge is complete intended before, and this shows to apply, you have applied to blah 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 for your blah 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 record to show the display of gratification blah 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 blah. Anyway, whole point of this is, now people, I'm doing this because there's one fake account that's going about calling me the N-word. Now, and another thing, I'm misleading people here. Now, people are saying Bobby's tooth's left at Bowler's Arena, and I'm saying check the videos. Actually, I've just looked across the board there. If you go into my short videos, you'll see me with the Royal Dutch Bailey stuff on. About 11.5 stone, looking solid, right? Now I'll get back to that. Now, I had the hospital today. So we've got the next operation. When's it bed for the throat next month? Anyway, so, Brenda, how are you doing? So this is what you do, guys. So DH and all them, what you do, you go to your lawyers like that and get your missus to apply for it, and I'll daft and say that. Get her to say like, I've got kids and blah 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 blah. You know the script. So I'll clear one matter up first. Bobby Craig's tooth's left in Bowler's Arena. Look at my short videos. Tagged a guy to Glasgow, motorbikes will call him. And you see the bottom tooth's missing already, right? So that's one, it's on the shorts, go and notice it. Now, an F19 disclosure is everything, and there it's got you warning, blah blah blah, you're a risk, right? Now, I'm proud to say that I'm an advocate for domestic abuse. Right, so the following: aggravated theft with intent, criminal procedure Scotland, that's about 10 charges, all linked there, look, all there, right? Look at them all there, right? So boom, 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 right? Now, if you're familiar with the law and you're arrested to any sort of human being, which I am, and that was with a manslaughter charge I got dropped to. Serious assault, I'll get the charge, where is it? There's a breach of articles and that there. Bim, bim, bim. Right, so I've only got an F19, but that proves everything. Now, the date on it. Yesterday's date. Right, it's called the record S242299Y. Right? Court amplifier. Right, you've got all them. Right? That's not my full record, that's just stating, right? Then you've got all them. I think I'm probably one of the worst prolific offenders in Britain for a 34-year-old. Listen, my dad's got half of this. Right, you've got all them. Not to be proud of, I'm just showing the youth, and it's set that, right? Then you've got all them on other sides. So it's double-sided, right? So there's 163 criminal convictions. Now, on it, my last conviction was Tuesday past, as we are aware. Okay? Okay. Right? Then, road traffic offending, banned driver, disposal. But we'll get back to that and we'll cover that. Does that say? F19, right? And F19 means that you have got a full disclosure without a domestic, any risks, which I am a risk. I was a criminal, I was a risk for civilians, right? Big shout out. Anyway, there's no food going on, it's all good. Thank you guys, jump on the bus, day rider free for jail day. I'm happy with this phone because the police they've released my phone, so it takes 31 days. And the good news is, what's happening is, on Tuesday, 5 o'clock at night, my convictions have been overturned. So, this thing on my ankle here, I am getting it took off. That's me off the top. Just waiting and I'm cutting it off, so they've overturned my convictions. Right, are you with us? So, I'll go through every single charge, one by one. Right, that's what a proper man does. Now, when you've got one account, people may say, Bob, you're pushing it too far here. Well, I would like to say I'm an advocate for domestic abuse, right? Okay, right? So I've got a woman, your kids, right? Right. So, you get an F19 disclosure, which proves, now we'll go back to the front page, right? Terrible, I know, it's a lot of charges, but that's not my previous convictions, that's an F19, which proves if you have anything. Now, also, the page that I had last month, 2 months ago when the police took that phone, you hear the social worker saying, me asking questions, playing games, to get what I needed. And that was, Tori knows my past, everybody knows my past. And I got her to say, playing mind games, I've been intoxicated for years, have I got any domestics that I don't know about, i.e. Tori knew, but I was playing a game. I got done yet. Anyway, it was worth it because it shows that if you are a man and people are trying to slander your name like DH, it takes 24, right? So, there's one in the post as well with a whole disclosure of my ASBO, and every conviction that you've already saw that took 2.5 hours on a segment on an old channel that's still up. Fact. You have saw it, right? Right. Now, my charges have been overturned. Therefore, I was misguided from my lawyer. I will put my hand up and say I was talking shite. I said I had the best lawyer in Scotland in my up because he got me away with double figures multiple times. I did not know that his daughter, I won't say her name, who works for him now, who was best friends in quotes with Mrs. Probation Officer, i.e. my ex. So when I went to my probation, it's came out. So they straight told me to appeal my conviction. So I've ditched Claredon Vaughan, sacked him. Like a father figure and all that shit. No friends in business. But from that, he's made his millions off me. So because there's nothing outstanding, I've been advised wrongly. I wanted to take it to trial, he told me not to. And he says they have been police escorted to the building. I went, well, where's my evidence that I have been asking for, i.e. my 2 phones that will show that everybody got in touch with me and made threats to me before every action gets a reaction. Is that right, Mrs. Probation Officer? Anyway, so my appeal is ongoing now. My tag is done. So, a compensation order is given by the High Court, Supreme Court of Justice, which is a hefty lot of money. I cannot wait to go to the dam in the next couple of weeks, me and Tori. It's going to be fabulous. I've already got my eyes set on a brand new car for Tori. I have the money. I know what I'm getting. These proceeds usually take a long time. I took 4 years. Okay. Now, I was misguided. I did not, I had the blinkers on. So, when I went to court, even the social worker, you'll see it on the video, going, typing Bobby K. Vic K. Right? Bobby K. Vic K or something, right? Bobby and Vic K. You'll see it. I got done with that because somebody anonymously phoned over. Anyway, that's done. My appeal, I worked to Tuesday, but I've just been informed there, and the ethnic union came with it. With these letters that I will show you. Where's the fines, baby? All this and what? Right. So, Sarah's law, etc. Right. Here we go. So, this is what you call a whole disclosure. Right. Dundee Sheriff Court. Now you see that? Yes. Mod me Bobby, I've your raps. Not a problem. Paul C. Vic says hi.
Hi, Paul.
Right, okay. Alright, this is more paperwork. Right. Bear in mind the F19, right? So here we go. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, there's my appeal being overturned. Now, I think I'm the only person in Britain. The only thing that didn't get overturned was the driving offences on the E Square. So that banned driving, the new legislation that's the first person in Britain in history to be obtained with, that got outed 2 months ago. So I'm the first person, none of be thrilled that once again, same with the Osborne, same with the conditions, and same with the home circuit. They're all in the paperwork. Anyway, so when you've got a missus and she's got kids and you've lost 2 kids, you apply for that, which is called a DBS background check. Accounting closed. You are a high risk to society. You are part of an organised gang, i.e. family member, but I won't get into that bit, due to your outstanding previous convictions. You ask for a copy of your enhanced order made by the court attachment, i.e. I asked for an attachment to the attachment which was ordered on the phone, acting daft, so I got that, right? So, remitting advice for your Acro sales backlog check. Now I think I'm the first person again, I call that paperwork, right? And not even the half it, right? That's just a background check, right? So, when you're a man that is clean and serene, and you're a man of God, etc., and a man that one fake account keeps jumping in, and I know who it is. Now you see, the thing is, this phone has been beeped by the coffers. Let me tell you why. Because they've took that many phones off me. So when certain things happened, i.e. my missus getting stalked to my mother, funny phone calls, my mother, and I was very unwell with this.
Yes,
so, the way you silence these sort of claims is to get your paperwork and happily show it. You meet people. No one asks you to come in. So you should walk. So you should walk. Yes, so Paul C. mate, David Curry to the lawyer once. There you go, right? That's everything. Now, you want me to sit and go through them one by one? Not a problem, but we'll be here till about 11 o'clock tonight. Why have I got this on? Because I am going out for a wee run. Not a run, I run in the car at McDonald's and a wee jog. Maybe. But listen, it's a Friday, the football's on tonight, it is what it is. I'm not on the tag, I've got it on my account, but listen, I've been granted an awful lot of money backdated from the criminal procedure orders, a lot. You're going to get into figures, but it's a lot of money. I cannot believe it. It's changed my life, it's going to help open things that we've been dreaming of. Now, I have been wrongly accused and wrongly advised from my solicitor, who I thought was like a father figure, best lawyer in Scotland, because he got me double digits. If you type in, you'll see that I took a parcel in my younger days up to Pullman. My wee brother, who sadly passed away, put it in his waistband, and I told him at the table, me and Dad used to put in the hot seats, and still maintain and get my parcel. Cut long story short, it says put it in your mouth and put it on the roof of your mouth. With your tongue. With a bit of fudge. You put it there, and I says, no, God rest your soul, bro. The minute the visit's finished, I've stood up, right, visit finished, I went to walk up the door with the visitors. I was obliterated. I had been on a 2-day sesh. I went up full of volume, but my job was to get that overturned because he was suicidal. Okay, we're on the same page. So his missus was in my house at the time, crying. He was on the phone saying, we're going to commit suicide. So as a big brother, I thought, I'll put my longevity and my freedom at risk for my little brother. I took him a parcel up. He wasn't widely crossed and he got caught. Randomly picked up because of, i.e. me, the screws knew. But they did not know how I got to him the same as my father, put in the hot seat. So I got to Falkirk Police Station. No. So when it first happened, I just heard, I was like, I had a bad feeling, strip searched, and they found the parcel. I got done, you can certainly supply the whole of HMP Pullman, HMYY Pullman, with various things. And then as they were opening the door, the first door, as you're going down, I just got a bad feeling. I looked at the sign, if you bring drugs into this place, I was like Bandit abroad. I know it's only 2.5 hours away from Dundee, but when you're out your depth, you're out your depth, right? So, there was a bad feeling. I'm like, I heard visitors going, why are you not written out? And I clicked, I went, because to myself, he's been caught with that parcel, randomly strip searched. So I just heard loads of screws on him with the keys. Bang! And I'm looking at the sign saying, if you bring drugs, you may get 12 to 15 years, blah blah blah. I was like Bandit Abroad, and series of Bandit Abroad, 2, 3, 4 days previous to this. And I'm looking at a sign telling me that I could be left off for it. Because it's a young offenders. It ain't the same as taking a parcel to an adult jail. Do you understand? Right, okay. If you've been in Pullman, you'll know the script. And it's young offenders, so I got down with consent to supply the whole jail, over 1,000 inmates. And it was only a small minute, it was a 1.75 of cement, and it was a wee couple of joints of cannabis. Now, I was pressured into this. Now, the phone calls assumed and clarified that I was pressured into this. So I was looking at a 10. I went to court through Falkirk, they deferred it to Dundee. Sheriff Hughes, who people say is a feast because he jails everybody. He looked at the paperwork and went, this happened in Falkirk. I'm referring it back to Falkirk. I ain't dealing with this case. This happened in Falkirk. I went back to Falkirk. They've referred it back to Dundee, which helped me greatly. And I'm going, yes. They put it back to Falkirk. They put it back to Dundee. And he's got that annoyed with it. He's went, no, what? I'll take it. I'll give you the sentence. I'll bail you for reports, which done us the world of good. And I was giving my lawyer all the credit for this, but I was actually the judge, right? The PF tried to fuck us over. But anyway, so because they kept deferring it to Dundee, and Sheriff Hughes is like, wait a minute, this happened in Falkirk. I am not dealing with this case. It's your city, it's your town, it's your prisons, etc., etc. So I'm still getting told the 10 to 12, right? So I says, I'll take it on the chin. Fuck it. If I plead guilty, I'll get an 8. 7.5, 8. Easy days. I was young, I was 24 at the time. I thought, I was just thought after doing my 7.5, I'd done the recall, blah, blah, blah. So, because he kept deferring it back to Dundee and back to Falkirk, vice versa, Sheriff Hughes went ballistic. So he went, no, what? Is that right? In my words, not in the judge. I'll break it down. He went, This is the fourth time this has been brought back to me. You better have me the paperwork. He says, Robert, stand up. I went, right, here we go. I'm an adult. I made a wee double figures here at the High Court. So I stood up and he went, I'm going to bail you for reports. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was about to faint in the dock. I went, bail? What the fuck? He went, they have made a big mess up of this case. I was like, thank the Lord. But at the time, I was still 20, young and daft and whatever. I was institutionalised. So, because of Falkirk, so anyway, so I got caught, I got detained. I got locked in a room in Falkirk and Pullman for 6 hours to the police station. I fell asleep. I was up on that when I was an active user. I was just kicking back. I went, fuck it. I've done my wee brother proud. He's been suicidal on the phone and that. He's first time in the jail. It is what it is. So when the police came, the Crofties obviously, they took us right to Falkirk. Now, you all know this for Falkirk watching. I've only been in there once in the cells. So they took us to the cells, questioned us, charged us with consent to supply the whole jail. Blah, 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 breach of this, right? So, I remember falling asleep. I was intoxicated. I got woke up at 20 to 7 in the morning. Right, your clothes, boom, boom, cuffed. And I went, right, what am I getting cuffed for? Took to the court. Next minute, I'm frog marched there outside. Right onto our alliance van. And I'm like, I haven't even been at court. What the fuck's that? I was a shock. At my body, I'll be honest with you, I was in shock. Once them nasty drugs were off me, I had my faith at the time in God, but I fell away from the church. I needed the guidance. So the frog marched us onto the G4S bus. And I'm like, I haven't even been at court here, man. What the fuck? But I thought, with the severity of this case, they're just jailing me. But I never knew the ins and outs of the system through that. Got frog marched on the bus. Never asked any questions. Had Sharon put away. I managed to hold it, extract it, and get it back and swallow it. So it was bouncing. I got put on the G4S bus. Never asked questions. I just heard the Glaswegians, guys who Falkirk shouting blah 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 blah. So I'm like, going to the jail straight away. I've not even been at court. I've never heard of this shit in my life. But I was wrong. I never asked questions, being a proud man. I got took, and I went, right Robert, got off the bus, blah blah blah, and I was still cuffed. Actually, double cuffed, because I'm a double catty. Right, because what happened was, in Dell Street, well known fact, I got took in years ago, and I managed to slip a cuff, and I ran to the corner. There's only me and a guy from Kirtland called Rabbit. Big shout to Stu Burns. Me and him. So I ran up and managed to get halfway up the drain pipe in the corner of Bell Street. But it's got all that bad wear. I managed to pinky was hanging off like the scars, yeah. Cut, so my pinky, so I was trying to rip my pinky off. Seriously, trying to rip my pinky off to get free. So I got put down as escapees, double cats, told to the state code 5. So I was double cuffed to the legs, with chains and shit. So I got taken to the court. Now, it was the worst experience of my life. Now, people who Falkirk, I'll take my hat off to you, because I'll tell you something. See them dungeons? Oh, that's when you know shit's real. So I got put in a dungeon. You can't see out them, you can't fucking shout like Dundee's sort of cages, because see, you can shout to the next place, bro, what's blah blah blah, plaster through, and all that nonsense. I'm glad I've always been a non-smoker. So I get put in this dungeon with a couple of guys from Falkirk, a Glaswegian guy, and a guy from fucking just say here. And they're all saying, so I had something, that was swallowed. I went there, a cup of tea, they opened the door, gave her cups of tea and that. The guy that was sitting with the rolling, he didn't want his cups of tea, there were spare cups of tea, so I was getting them done this. So 20 minutes later, they came and got us in the morning. And they went, your lawyer, no, a lawyer's here to see you. And I thought, shit, it'll be some duty shite for Falkirk. As I walked through, opened the door, bang, it was my lawyer for Dundee that I've just sacked. I walked, I went, Jim! He went, I left Dundee at the back of 4:45 this morning. It's backfired, I'm getting double digits here. Now, my lawyer says you're definitely going to fully commit. I went, I know that, ain't daft. The ironic thing was, everybody in that dungeon, breaching DTTO, which is a drug, if you know, robberies, blah, 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 blah. So, my lawyer says you're getting fully committed. 7-day item. I can't remember, it was a male judge. But see, at dinner time, I was lucky the way it worked in order. The guys that were going, I'm getting bail, and that's the last thing you want to hear. You'll know it yourself when you know you're getting told you're getting double figures. They got remanded, right, for breaching DTTO, and I went down New Concertus by the whole jail here. Now I'm up my death in Falkirk. Now my lawyer came back to see us and says, Bobby, there's a travelling judge swapped over, dinner time. She's a female. She's about 29, 30. I've spoke to the PF, your bail's opposed obviously, blah 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 blah. I need you to, I was a wee spice boy, I need you to get water, put a bit in your hair, I had big diamond earrings and that in, got me earrings and that, burnt, gel my hair, well I had gel on obviously for the visit, so I've just put a bit of water, flicked it, all good. He says I want you to look right into this woman, this female judge's eyes. Now, if you've been in Falkirk Court, there's a big cafe set it's the size it's like a mansion, right? It was a good experience looking back. Very bad, do not try it. So, I'm like, shit, they're all fucking remanded, these people, right? Robert, boom, cuffed. I knew, I was prepared for the jail. So, I goes up, the PF stands up, he's got all these convictions, he's got ASBOs, he's been in front of judges from the age of 9.5, 10-year-old at children's scenes and done it on my paperwork, right? I'll be a little bit of it, right? So, I go up, and she said, I've got a wife to be. She was an bad looking woman, for a judge. She was young. I was only 24, she was 29, 30-ish. I was young. So my lawyer went, I want you to look right at her eyes. Do not look around. But I could not help myself. I've just looked and saw the size of the gallery. You will know, guys, who Falkirk. It's fucking massive. It holds about 250, 300 people. And I just remember just mobbed. And I'm looking right at this judge. She had blonde hair, she had her makeup on, blah, 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 travelling judge. She switched over to the male during dinner time. So my lawyer went, I want you to look right at her and put tears on. And show empathy, sympathy, blah, 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 blah. So my bail was opposed, PF stands up, he's criminal record, it's outrageous, blah, 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 blah. And I just start looking, she's looking right in my eyes. And I'm like, it's like I'm cuffed, and I'm like looking right at her, never took the eye off the ball. And I just started faking tears, going, right, falling up, obviously. And she kept, and I'm like, what is she writing to myself? So she brought a case, a firearm case that I was due to go for into this proceed, which was happening. So the judges went, as you know, the judge could overrule the PF, right? And then in this case it was bizarre, it was mad. So she started going, yes, on, wait a minute, I've got the paperwork. Wait a minute to get back to things. This was just through it quickly, guys. Right, so, wait a minute. Right, so, here was the post. Right, firearm charge, blah, blah, blah. She brought the firearm charge up. She went, yes, he's currently, done me, I won't say what it was, a firearm, he's on the register of firearm, blah, 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 blah. And the judge went, wait a minute. Now she kept looking at us, and I'm not being jacked, but I was jacked a lad, right? And the tears must have worked. So that PF fucked up. Immediately, when my lawyer turned around and winked at me, and I'm like, what's he winking at? But anyway, no, I'm taking this like very serious because what I'm getting told, and the people from Glasgow, Falkirk, and that, they're saying, going, bro, you'll get fucking double figures. I mean, I've been told from the lawyer. That's all I kept hearing. I was doing my nothing. So I go up, the PF starts bringing every fucking thing intact that she shouldn't have because it done me proud. The judge goes to the PF. Whoa. Why are you bringing up his cases from Dundee? He's from Dundee, and my lawyer also stated, if you listen back, I know he's been done on that, if you listen back to the calls from HMP, HMY or Pullman, you will understand that he was pressured from his little brother, so I had to play that game. My dad, my brothers were intact. He with us, so I had to blame my brother. Now he's sentenced. He ain't getting done you nothing. He's a prisoner and the visitor. So I had to say, if you record and go back and listen to the phone calls, I was pressured into doing this from my little brother. I never wanted to take his own life. So I was forced into this, right? So I had to make up he was my little brother, but have done this and all that shit. So the PS went, he's got firearms, he's been done me. People don't know this, but look at this here. Manslaughter, drop car, serious assault, parent disavowalment, severe injury, blah blah blah. It's nasty. People know of it anyway. I was doing a ground feet in Derebra. So she brings up all that shit, right? That was pure relevant to this case. The judge says she's listened to my lawyer, the PF sunk us down the River Clyde, in a speedboat. So I'm fucked. I'm saying, PF, why have you brought up these firearms charges and this and drug charges and his family name and whatever and all that shit? And my lawyer looked at it as if to say, so she kept looking right at us, and I did not want to lose eye contact with her. And I had been going to church, but sort of lapsing, dips as a lapsing, back at church lapsing and that. So I felt someone jumping, I felt like someone jumping inside of us. So, but I was like, I'm not getting up. Cut long story short, me the PF, me the fucking gobshite that she was, usually done. She's like, bail process but done. Now I say, why have you brought this up, my lord? This is serious, we understand. He's shown empathy. I mean, look at him, he's a good looking guy, he's very talented, and he's done better than them, but he regrets it. She went, Mr. Kerr, stand up. I stood up, she went, and I'm still looking right at her. I'm not looking there, anywhere, I'm looking right at her eyes. And she's looking at us right in, looking at us right in. So I'm going to grant you bail. I'm going to grant you bail. And put this to Dundee. And see when she went, I'm going to grant you bail, I thought the PF was about to stand up and go overruled, because she would do that. And you get remanded into the High Court, if you know the system. But she never. She went, you brought everything up and trying to simp this young boy. And the PF got us out, because if she never mentioned the cases and pending cases, it would have been fucked. But because the PF stood up and made a total cunt of us, which is, if you understand the law, you should not be bringing anything up rather than, yes, he's a prolific offender, yes, he's this, he's that, but not what I have been done me and what I have got pending cases and whatever. I'm a 24-year-old at the time. So she's like, stand up, Mr. Kell, I'm going to transfer this to Dundee. I believe that you're put in a sticky situation. I'm like, you don't even know the half of it. Why are you, to myself, it didn't make sense. Why are you giving me bail when it's been opposed and this is a really serious charge? So anyway, the quantity of the drugs that added up, I don't know where they got this fucking fee, that added up to £800. Miller went, it was a 1.75, which you get on the streets for £45-50, £30 if you've got a bit of pill. The wee bit of cannabis was enough for a couple of joints. So we that as well getting marked down as much as they retaliated up to in the PF for golf shite. And I got bail. I could not believe it. Now, I was stranded in Falkirk. So says to my lawyer, they've confiscated my money under the Proceeds of Crimes Act, because they've taken all cut out 300 from years. They've took my phone, I'm fucked. He says the only thing I could do for you is give you a shot at my phone. So I phoned the ex, and I says, look, they've took my money off us. She went, I can't believe you got out Jim phoned us, blah blah blah. And I went, fuck, I was in shock. I was still in shock. So she went, try and jump on the train for that side. I says to my lawyer, could you not give me a lift home? He went, Bobby, I would lost my job for that. As close as we are, I cannot even give you a lift. He says, and it ain't got my bank card on us. I know they've confiscated your money. You're going to need to either try and get a hitchhike lift or walk. It's better than getting double figures. You're bailed just now, but you still will get double figures. Cut a long story short, so I thought, right, I'm going to need to walk from Falkirk to Dundee. How long is this going to take? So I got out and I managed to get a bit of fresh air and I asked somebody and he says, how long would it take for me to walk from here to Dundee? And they looked at us like I had about 10 heads and they went, what? I went, how long would it take for me to walk from here to Dundee? And she went, and the guy went, fuck, you'll be about a week. I know it's a couple of 2.5 hours away from Dundee, but fuck, a week, right, okay. And I thought to myself, maybe if I jog a couple of hours, camp in a field, get up early, jog, camp in a field, I'll get home in 4 to 5 days. Tops, right? True story, obviously. I've got the people to prove this all. Anyway, I get a shot of the phone and I get her number and she's like, listen, everything's Christy. Just jump on a train and tell them that my mate Big Shot Billy Smeaton, he done me right proud. I was grafting at the time, ain't a bit lie. So Dundee was dry, we volume. So everybody was phoning, so they were doing graft while I was locked up. So they went down to the train station and says, look, and explained the story, and then he's away to hitchhike or jog, go for a nap, get up, jog, go for a nap, and I might take my about a week to get back home. And I'm sitting thinking, I saw films and that, and people going hitchhiking on the side of the road, and I went, fuck that shit. So it was a way to jog, right? It just took us about a week, 2 weeks probably. So I managed to get to the train station eventually. Took us about 1.5 to 2 hours. I managed to get on a train, and the next stop, he went, have you got a ticket? And I went, no. And says, I've been informed that it's been paid at the other end, which you could verify. So I went, I need to get off the train now. I went, I ain't leaving the train. You get the police involved. I've been on the phone, wrote the number, rattled the number off. So they spoke to the ex. So I've got the tickets here, I've paid for them. So they got in touch with Dundee Travel at the train station. Look, the situation was he went to visit his brother, blah, 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 and they've confiscated all his money, so he can't get home. So I was sitting thinking, you prick, to my lawyer, you've got a car and you can't shady, even put me in the boot. Nobody would have had a clue, but listen, you got done as from that was bail that day. So eventually I got on a train. So he's tried to throw us off, and I was still in shock, my body was in shock with this experience. So we managed to get, he phoned Dundee Railway and they went, look, it's been paid by bank cards or whatever, cash or whatever, they're waiting at the other end. So he said, people are patching us like had 10 heads, but this one woman went, yes son, and he says, look, I've been stuck in Falkirk for a couple of days now, for all this shit, and I need to try and phone it, that I wouldn't even call her an ex anymore. She's paid for it at the other side, could I phone to see, so I phoned. She went, me, Billy Smeaton, Big Shot with Billy. Proud of you for that, mate. So we got in touch. Billy went, put Billy on the phone. He went, mate, I've been grafting Bible for you. We've got whatever money. I went, that's great. But I'm not caring about money. I just need fucking home. So I'm on this train, and this journey felt like it was taking days. I was withdrawing. I only had a certain drug that I took, but I was withdrawing off other stuff. So this journey felt like it took 8 hours, but in reality it would have took about two and a bit hours. So we got back to Dundee, I got off at the platform, she was there with my mate, Billy Smeaton, Big Shot once again, and it was all good. I came up to a lot of money, I came out to Dundee still being dry, which helped me and my family pretty well, and the volume at the time was shite, to be honest with you, but they were still getting sold, and the blue ones were shite. But listen, they're doing the job. So that's the moral of that story. The reason I'm explaining that story is because I think it was pretty comical, and that's why me and my lawyer became like that. So I started calling him the best lawyer in Scotland and beyond. and it wasn't until I got my reports done. She went, the best lawyer in Scotland. He's not even the best lawyer in Dundee. And I went, wow, Tory was there. I went, don't speak about it. He's like a father figure to me. He's got me up with double figures, blah, blah, blah. The Pullman incident, I'm explaining now. She went, he's sinking you down the river. Now, I went, don't be daft. Believe this, that Mrs. Probation has been in cahoots before it hit the headlines. His daughter, that's i.e. now a lawyer, part of the firm, they were mates. So, for this case for 220, I've always saw, we'll say Mrs. N. I'm not saying his daughter's name, or whatever, we'll just say Mrs. Caird and Vaughan, right? So, I never saw her until a few years ago, not even that. But she just briefly went past us at court, and I went, hey boy, put her head down, and I should have clicked there and then. But when I got my reports done 7 weeks ago before the Tiger was on, my lawyer kept saying to us, Bobby, whoa, calm down, it's your OCD. But I went, what do you mean? He went, that's obviously hyper, ain't your ADHD? He went, what do you mean? OCD is only a cleaning disorder. He went, no, I've looked into this. Now, Tory knew this, but I never. OCD is not just a cleaning disorder, it's an order where it's a mad situation, right? Go and Google it. People that think they've got OCD, well, I thought it was just me being a clean freak and shit like that, but no. So my lawyer, the point I'm making is, my lawyer was convincing me and Tory 6 or 7 weeks ago that this was all my OCD. And I went, but that's a cleaning disorder. He went, no, it ain't. Tory went, I told you, babe. I went, right, I never knew this. Psychiatrist never explained this to me. So, he kept saying to me, Bobby, stop going off track. Now, I was always on the same track, but he was trying to put me off the track. And I went, I need my defence put on the table, i.e. my 2 phones, that will show the prosecutor and my defence that the people that I am charged with petrol bombing each car and doing windows and cars and tears and that they contacted me first. There's bail conditions being run for 220. Yes, I'm guilty of the 6 car scooter incidents, traumatising the coppers, etc, etc. That's the only thing I need to. Now I'm in a £1.5 debt here, due to fines. So, that's for the scooter incidents. Traumatised one copper, injured the other copper, they're out of work. One's moved to Belfast, and the other's, he's never came to court as a witness, because traumatised. So the 3 main witnesses got police escorted because he says that I've got payroll and I've got whatever. So Tory will tell you a fact. Now, I'm a glad man, a changed man. Now, this is an unbelievable story. I can't believe this is mad. Now, I've spoken to a lot of people about this. I've actually been misguided from what I called my second dad, i.e. lawyer, because he got me away with that wee Pullman, the firearms, loads of shit. It wasn't just yesterday I'm on the phone, and the day before, and I'm saying to him, I'm appealing this. No. I went, listen, you've misguided me with information. What's happened to my 2 phones? Why are these not pulled out the PF's drawer? And why are they not presented for me in my defence to show that I am telling the truth, that they got in contact and threatened me first? So Tory will tell you, kept going off the dilemma and changing it and saying, listen, we don't want to say that in court because the judge will get wild up and you'll end up going bang. He says, the 3 witnesses are here and the 2 coppers, the driving offence, you're bound to rights. I'm pleading to that anyway, that's the only thing I'm pleading to. And I'll plead to the threatening voice notes only if you get the 2 phones to the PF, which, I'm granted, that's my defence. He kept sidetracking us. Now, I thought he was doing us a favour. He says to us, you're going to plead to this, that, and that, and you'll get this, that, and that dropped. So I went, no, I want them in the dock to look at their eyes. They're lying people, even the social worker. If you're going, people have checked it. I stopped. You hear me, which I've got total remorse for. I've got total remorse for this. I should not have recorded somebody in a public building. And even though I felt, but it's my OCD and my ADHD and that. No, it really is. So I had to record that on the basis of me saying, I've got a fiance, your kids, etc. I know I've got a violent past and whatever, as the paperwork states, but am I a risk to any sort of women, children, and all that? And you hear her saying, no, definitely not. You've not got one previous conviction for a domestic, which I'm very proud. I've got 163 convictions, but guess what? I've not got one for a domestic. I've not got any. Okay, I'm a double cat A and whatever. I've not got any of that. I'm an advocate for domestic abuse. Now, the people that call me the N-word, you know, I say that to somebody that's quick enough and looking up as Bobby K. Bobby K will go and get a spell checks like that. Now, any questions, you're welcome. Now, this is my own sheriff and jury in my own household. So, if anybody wants to give me questions about this, hit me with them. Anybody wants to see charges by charges, hit me with them. You want to see, I'll give you everything. Okay? Okay. Now, the fake account that keeps saying you N, right? I know who that is. That's who sexually abused me, fact. Or in cahoots with Mrs. Probation. The funny thing is, see the phone I'm using? This phone was my mother's. The person who set this phone up with the emails and passwords were the reprobates, family members, so they've got all the information. Now, see the curry that was delivered to my house, the assassin delivers the curry to Bobby K's house. You're right, it was poison. Anyway, we've been to the hospital and got blood tests, whole shebang, and we have got something. It's not a disease, but I could have killed it. Luckily enough, we got treatment. Rapid. I won't say what, but we got badly. The weight fell off me. I thought I was due to that as well, which, like being my operation on my throat. Tori's been feeling sick. She's been spewing. So we went to the hospital, had to. And this is a very serious matter now. Somebody's put it on YouTube. Assassinator delivers curry to Bobby Casey's. Now, these same people contacted me under my brother's telephone number. Sorry, i.e. iCloud. I won't say his name, I'll just say dk@icloud.com. They were speaking to me. It's me, bro. The same, I'm a crafty individual. The same spelling, the same comma marks, the same this and the same that, the same lingo that we speak in as bros. So I was like, that's definitely my brother. So I'm sitting eating this curry like a mug on a live YouTube event. Me and Tori, and it was poison. Luckily enough, I never killed her. Thank you, by the way. I'm just glad that Victoria got her girlfriends because we thought she was pregnant, but she was not, and that would have killed my baby off. You're lucky it's not killed us off. So they've came out today, certain people, because my new lawyer that I went back with, big shout out, like a family member, only sacked him years ago because a certain girl worked there and she was giving everybody my details when I was due to get released from my local area, i.e. Adler, and everything about my Hasbro and shit, and names that I wasn't allowed, so people were sending us for parties, he's in so-and-so's with blah blah blah, phone the police, and the police would always turn up. Now, we've been getting stalked and harassed. This phone in my pocket, the very same phone I'm on now, I put it to the test. We went out earlier on in a taxi, because we've got, well, Victoria's granddad is a taxi driver, but he's got a lot of pals. He knew the granddad. And I went, drive certain ways and go to a certain place and whatever. And what shows up? A certain car. And I'm thinking, wait a minute here. The taxi guy knew what we were up to. He went, I know son, blah blah blah, we'll go this way. So he took on a cruise for about half an hour. And see every avenue and every wee street we came over, the car was following me. And next, right? Are you with us? And the assassinator, well, ain't my fault, but when you go to Nightmare Hospital and you've been poisoned, they check every camera that's on your building and in your alley. And on my doorbell cam, and he's fucked because he let his belly slip a wee bit. And the registrations of every car that I chased as well with allegedly a mallet in my hand to put the back window on, and it fucking barreled away like these scurry rats. And I was like, Tory was behind me like grit and death, right? I'm a god man. I want to change my life and have a quiet life. Now, I'm an ex-this, I'm an ex-criminal, ex-drug user. See now, ain't any of the above. Thank you, darling. Ain't any of the above. Me here, felt me up. Ain't any of the above anymore. Now, me and my missus study the Bible. We study books, the law of attraction, the light that shines, the power of God, the power of now, and every other book. Um, so we'll be getting mentally stocked. Now, I'll show you one more time about these horrible people. They put a certain thing that I cannot say on camera on envelopes. The minute I touched the envelope, I ended up with a blister. I had to get every blood test in the last week and a bit. That's why I ain't been saying jack shit. They're being put in all sorts of saying my door. The minute the bail condition was lifted, not one iota, not one person's came near my door. I don't know if it's because of being scared away by certain individuals that were working on behalf of me when I was on this bail condition. Heavy people that stayed in this area, I don't know. Or it's the cameras. And these cameras are here for what the reasons I've explained. Not that they read my husband's or whatever. I'm still in Dundee. Now, the thing is, you're trying to get on with your lives. People ain't letting us and get on with your lives. Everybody's laughing at me. Well, ain't the one with the N-word next to men incredible and the domestic abuse like, oh, use with skeletons in your closet. You get me? Yes, okay. I'm the one that's got a clean record. So, I'm laughing at you, because you're the sausage watching me. You little fucking waster. So, everyone's laughing at you. Well, I'm laughing at you, mate. Very funny. What's that? Some kind of gangster or something? Trying to kill a bird? Listen, kill me all you want, but poison a curry. You sick fuckers. But anyway, that's funny. You're right, very funny. Because see all your Reggie plates and all your contamination tactics and your IP addresses and all the trolling shit. These are banter rights. You haven't got a brain cell between you. You know, when you enter the street, both corners, you're fully cameraed to fuck. Even the alley, you're fully cameraed to fuck. And these people have been, well, let's just say these people have been outed. These people are now under deep investigation. I ain't going to have clues away. I will be putting some up who struck this channel 2 times. I think these have all got a wee bit of hard on at the minute because Deck Heavy's out. And it's absolutely shocking. And that you need a sex offender to keep your channels going. And you ain't got any charisma, you ain't got any real stories, you always dilute stories, fabricate stories, and you ain't got any real mates, you ain't got pull, and the only pull you've got is pull and muscles in your fucking legs and arms and that. That's the only pull you've got. And that's a certain, that's a fact. And as I say, I'm a God man, total God man. And I'm doing it to benefit myself and my family and my wife to be. And to make her family proud, not just my family, her family and my family. Everyone's laughing at me. I'm the one with the Spotify deal, kiddo. I'm the one on iCloud. I'm the one with certain things getting announced. I'm the one with books. Amazon Prime documentaries. Hit me with what you've got in your lives. I've got a healthy payout on its way. You know what? I feel like showing you how much it is, but it's private and confidential. I've got a large sum of money coming my way. Okay? What we're going to do is, the first thing we're going to do, well, charity starts at home, they say. well, not for these people. Charity starts where charity starts, and that's a rented building that's getting opened for meetings, a wee gym. We've got loads of people on board. Um, Wallaston Health Centre, big shout out. They were the ones that first intervened and got me on this pivotal injection treatment. The last time I handed the direct sampling was December the 28th of last year. Now, bear in mind, I lapsed that one day when another one life took on benzos. But I told them up front, I phoned Janine, blah 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 blah. I took them and the other one life took. She went, hope you've learned for your lesson. We still need to drug test you. Fair enough. I popped for benzos. That was it. That was it. So I get drug tested twice a week, and it's part of the pivotal treatment in Dundee. Fact. So the only one laughing, son, is me. Ha ha. You healthy claiming that. So it's all good. It's all good. See when I'm driving about with the missus in a 4x4 and that, son, with the money I'm getting. Oh, and the adventures, holidays. It's all been worth it. Mind you, the last 4 years been hell. But I'll tell you something, I will be helping a lot of kids out and a lot of charities. Domestic abuse, domestic violence, I've never fucked anyone's life up apart from adults. And we've all done that, I think, selling back in the day. But as it stands now, people could judge me on my past all they want. But I'm a loud and proud man, because see my past, maybe it doesn't sound too good with 163 criminal convictions, but see out of all of them convictions, I have not got one domestic. I've got an ACRO, I've got a DBS check. I've not got any skeletons in my closet, which I pointed out for the day of starting YouTube. Now, these people have all got skeletons in their closets, every single one of them. You tell me one YouTuber, and on that dance, every one of them have got skeletons. Now, I'm suggesting that wait a minute, hold on. Cannot vape for various reasons, kids. So I'm standing up and having a wee vape of zero nicotine, because as I have a pollen shirt top on my night bottoms with the joggy tops under it. Why have I got this top on? Well, because I had a set of jeans on. Well, I will take that off. Now, right, just cancel that. You've texted them back, yeah? Babe, text them back and tell them to patch it. I'm okay. We'll just get a delivery. It's 10 to 7 anyway.
What?
Go and text them.
Who?
TC, just, I won't pick it up, it's 10 to 7.
Alright, okay.
I need to wait till they come and cut this tag off. So I cannot vape for certain elements and certain sponsors. So that goes to show you that things are moving pretty quickly. I can't believe, and the truth always reveals itself. So you may happen in the next fortnight or two. Well, Newcastle is on in the diary. Oh yes, I've got a pivotal spiel to do in Newcastle, and I'm going to meet a certain YouTuber from Newcastle, and I am going to see a certain lady, and I am getting put in a chair. It's called a lie detector, because I need to get clarification on past events, just to prove that all this time I have been knocking my head off walls, etc., etc., and I just need clarification. Not that anybody disbelieves me, but I am a man of God. And for my fiancée, etc., I have to do this because all she hears is me going on about what happened to me. Now, she's got her own problems. So is my mother. So is my father. So is my brothers. So is everybody. But my missus listens to me. But just for that reason, I'm going to get clarification, and it's getting live streamed. And I don't want anybody coming up with this shite that, oh, it's staged, he's paid somebody to put him in a hot seat with all this, and the results are false, he's cheated the lie detector test. That's what I'll be getting up with once it passes with flying colours about what had happened to me. Fact. Now I would be scared as well if I was in. I would be shitting myself, having sleepless nights and that, because, they're in for the biggest shock of their life, and that is a fact as well, because you know what they've put us through? Well, karma, God is great, and that's just a fact as well. Now, for all these haysayers and no-sayers that don't have a life, I will pray for you, okay? Go and create content off the back of your hero, DH. Listen, I've nothing against this man. Why should I have anything against this man? I am a man of God. I do not judge others because I am not God. I am not allowed to judge others. I am not allowed to throw insults about. Now, yes, you can say, wait a minute, you've been going off track a wee bit. Yeah, you're right. Well, I've been diagnosed with PTSD, ADHD, OCD, choking disorder, depression, anxiety, a mood swing disorder underlined, won't say what, anger issues, traumatised, nightmares every night. But I'm on the right meds, so I'm getting through this. And I hate that cliche. How are you getting on, bro? I'm getting there. Where are you getting to? You've been sitting in the same fucking armchair for 20 odd years watching the chase at 5 o'clock, and you're getting where? I'm getting there. Where are you getting to? You're getting nowhere. You're getting absolutely nowhere. I say to people, how are you getting on, bro? I'm getting there, and I like to ask the question, but where are you getting to? But I'm getting there. But you've been saying that for 20 odd years. This is class. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. Getting where? Getting where? So the 21-day program has started. Restrain, restart, restop, rethink, and go again. And that's what's happening. Now, Ben Hatchett, we need you to get off the shit, bro. And I mean that, I'll be praying for you. I know you've went through a bit of time, son, with your mum and that. God rest you and your family souls and that, mate. And that's through the bottom of my heart, mate. I just need you fit, Ben. Even half fit. I mean, you're going to take a liberty, mate. You what you've done with me, your work, man. DG, sorry. Because that ain't fair. There's a message popping up from us. Not a problem, bro. Yeah, same with you. Yeah, same page. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So that is absolutely fabulous. So I've noticed that somebody sent us a couple of VC Hedgehog man shouting Bobby payout WWE. Well, people, I've only got one account and one account only. And that account is this account. Anybody wants to meet me in Dundee to look through any of my paperwork, we are welcome. I know it's like a Bible, but that's just what I requested, okay? So it is very good. I've written about lyrics and that. I've got a few set dates to perform, new tunes, etc. And I'm glowing. I'm absolutely feeling on top of the world. Now, I can't vape on camera due to certain things that's going down. Zero nicotine, but it's not the point. I do not glamorise anything that may cause side effects to children or adults, because as I keep saying, I am a man of faith, religion, and I am the only man I believe that wears a cross loud and proud and goes to church. Now, you see, you've got all these YouTubers, Brittany Gray, um, and stuff like that, Brittany May and stuff. I got mixed up there. I thought his name was Brittany. Nay, Brittany Gray, no, Gray is in, like, that's not my kind of flavour, them or whatever they want to be. It's your own choice, whatever they want to be. I ain't racist, I've got a Pakistan family. I ain't anything. I'm a God man. I'm a God lover. I'm a husband to be. I'm a family man. I'm a man met very many talents, and I'm a man that could tell the time. I'm a man that will be donating watches away. I'm a man that will be helping the youth of today. I'm a man that loves family, missed out on a lot of family time due to being a backwards cunt, i.e. prison, etc. Um, who claims David? See what I mean? Do not listen to people. He claims he has a 10 grand watch on. Who's ever says that, you muppet? I have never claimed I've got a 10k watch on. You little retard. 10k watch? Are you mad? Listen, the money I am getting, I would not spend even 2 to 3 grand on a watch. Never mind 10. So wherever you're getting that fucking claim for, bounce your head off a wall and waiting yourself up, son. Because I've never ever stated in my life, even when Bad Boy Chiller Crew gave me that big watch, the big bad boy that's put away edges, no, you have some video. I have never, in fact, that in the DC t-shirt signed with the blood on it will be going to charity. Every little bit of it. Now, you see, people maybe want money. Bob, can you send watches up to Inverness? Depends what the cause is for and who you are, mate. Um, you see, I don't just send watches to anybody, mate. You are a man of many watches, you can't tell the time. Mate, you're absolutely right. I can tell the time on that kind of watch, but see when it's the AM, PM, the 13, 14, I could tell the time a wee bit with that. But at least I admit these kind of things. I need to ask my missus, what's PM, what's AM when I'm setting alarms? You're correct. But why do I wear a watch? Because I like wearing a watch. I've never claimed to have a 10k watch. Don't be so silly. Um, I collect any sort of watches, mate. Any sort of watches, mate. Any sort. I mean, there's videos of me just taking Target watches off and handing them to people. I don't care to the homeless, but I don't brag about it. I mean, this was people on camera that was pushing me to this. But you see, Fast Eddie, when I was with him videoing the other day, you heard me saying I will donate money, but not on camera, because that's not what you do. You do not donate money on camera on YouTube to make yourself look good, to impress other people. You switch your camera off and buy that person maybe a meal and maybe give them a few quid, maybe 2, 3, 4, whatever you could afford at the time. Money is the root to all evilness. So, we will have the best lifestyle ever. I'm so thankful I've been wrongly accused and made to plead, and my phones were not pulled up the locker in my defence. So, my new lawyer, that was my lawyer from a young boy that lived next door to my granddad for many years. We have appealed to the High Court, as I say, and I am going to grant it, as I've got the paperwork stating, a large sum of cash. So that's just that. Now, the date is the 24th. So I have something on the 26th that I will be doing for a young chap for his birthday. And I will be doing something that is no one's business. No one's. It's private. It's only me and God and the few in the family that gets to know these kind of things. And even at that, I keep things quiet for the missus. I mean, not things that are important, things that I just keep to myself, because that's the kind of man I am trying to become. Now, the reason I have got all this kind of paperwork is because when there's fake profiles going about you, with your name, i.e. loads of Bobby K, WWEs and this and that, and VC, Hedgehog Man, even him and his background has nothing to do with me. I'm not interested about anybody on YouTube's background. The only person I'm concerned about is myself, my fiance, her family, my family, God, and the youth of today. That's it. My missus's kids, i.e. the two of them. That's the only ones I'm concerned about. The people in my family. When I say family, I mean my mum, my dad, my brothers, my brother who's just got 9.5 years, and stuff like that. All this campaign you have been doing and hatred towards other people, what have you gained out of it? Hate is a very strong word, and people are full of hate on YouTube. Absolutely full of hate and full of jealousy. Now, people may be surprised by the way I'm coming across today. Well, I'm not surprised, because I know I'm destined for better and bigger things than to be listening and to be following idiots on what produce their back. Even though I've got my own everything here, I could prove everything. The thing is, I am trying to be the best person and better myself mentally, physically, and the sponsors that have jumped on board are fantastic. So I'm very, very grateful. So is Tori, very grateful. Now everyone's got a past, but I'll tell you something. I am not proud of my past, and I'm not embarrassed by my past. I was an idiot. I was somebody who caught a product of my environment, and I have learned and readjusted. I have taken myself away from certain individuals, i.e. certain family members, certain pals, certain people that sell drugs, certain people that may commit crime, certain people that do not believe in God, because I am now in a circle with my fiance that we are now in a group together as people who love and believe God and Jesus Christ. We are people who study. We have not got our television on. We do not watch television. Starting from today, we restarted the 21-day program to break a cycle, to restart a cycle. And this first day, with no television, no music, just me writing, studying, trying to get my chain of thought together, my speaking a lot better the way it came across when I first came on the scene. Now I've been told from people that are in the back of Frank Bruno's autobiography, i.e. Adler Boys, he knows who he is, somebody that I look up to, that I am a great motivational speaker. So, on that note, I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to music. As I say, Spotify keep hitting me with brilliant opportunities and brilliant deals, and I do know that for the first couple of years. And as it happens, the beats have been sent to big people like Mikey Morales, and Mikey Joe have been fabulous. With Beb, I've got a 2014 plate specialised rock hopper Eckler raffles. So if you want to buy a raffle ticket, they will be £1. If you win this bike and your number gets pulled out, the bike will get sent to you. I will take a picture of the bike or a video and put it up on my community post. Now the funds will go directly to the charities named Unprivileged Children, Domestic Violence, Domestic Abuse and Recovery. And that's all I care about. I will be investing in certain things that I have dreamt about as a kid, and now with legal money and finances, I could go places. I could buy a yacht. I could buy a wee yacht. I could buy speedboats. I'm a bad driver, but we will be hitting the big time, and the kids' lives will be changing. Um, Kids should not be eating from food banks, i.e., adults, etc. This is terrible. Our city, our place is in a right mess at the moment. So, if you want to buy a raffle ticket for a specialised 214 plate bike, you are welcome. The money you will see. People have tried to pull stunts with this kind of thing for years, but as a God man and a trusted man, you will see that the money will go to the right place. So if you want your hands on a bike that there's only 4 to 5 made, then I pump the raffle ticket. Now the money, as I say, will go straight to these charities. You will see me live streaming it. You will see me handing the envelopes into each charity. That's a fact. Spit some bars, Bobby. Fire in the dark. I cannot spit bars at the moment, mate. This is a very serious topic, and I will be ending to say, and I'm just waiting on my tag people coming up. My convictions have been overturned for Tuesday, which I am in my element about, and I will be with you in 1 minute. I'm just making it brew. The missus is busy cleaning, and that's just that. time of my life. So I am having a nice mocha. That food smells lovely, baby. And that candle smells lovely. A little ceremony. The smell of them are absolutely wonderful. Lavender. We buy that many of them. I am in good talks with these kind of people. I would love to make my own candle scents. I.e. so would my woman, my wife to be. And that's just a true fact. So, getting back to the topic of the bike. The bike is a 214 plate. I'll show you in 2 minutes. £1 for a ticket. You will see I don't want money. I've been offered money to do this wee boy's birthday party. And I have told his parents I do not want 1 pence. That is an actual insult to me, which they did not mean. But I do not want anything to make wee boys' birthdays and their dreams coming true. Which it's meeting me. I can't believe that this has been happening for the last couple of years. But I've just, people know. Listen, the youth look up to me when I'm on my A game. Now I am on my A game. I am getting reborn again because I believe that when we done it, me and my missus, I went off my game plan and God's game plan, which was interacting with negative people. Now you can call me what you want now that I have showed my paperwork, and I've done it 2 years ago.
Right, 1 minute of time.
A lot of people are very going back to the motivation speaking. But I have to say we are getting reborn because I believe that I have broke rules and engaging back with negativity. And no longer doing that, trying to get reborn as we spoke about. Again, yes, again. So, what this bike is absolutely as light as a feather, and I would say it goes about 40 miles an hour. First, sorry, darling. Sorry, my sweetheart. Right, so this is a bike you can win, guys, and you should also help out the kids of today. Now, this is a bike that there's only so many made, 45 I have checked, and you will not find a bike with the graffiti. I want to be very careful in what I do and what I'm saying, because I need to get reborn. Look at the graphics on that, look at the wheels on that, okay? It is absolutely unbelievable. It's got your, it's got your, wait a minute, it's got your oil brakes, it's got 42 gears, believe me, look, never had a bike with 42 gears, and it is an absolutely, it is a spanker. It is worth a £1 raffle ticket to help the youth of today out. It is a bike that has not even been used. It's a bike that is spanking brand new. Now, baby, this bike will need to sit at the bottom of there until I will show the great people the food you make. My missus makes the best food in the world. She doesn't take my she doesn't take my, what's the word I'm looking for, my compliments, because she's not used to the compliments. But she's the best woman I have met in my life. And I believe God has brought her into my life, vice versa. Now, you will not get any negativity from Bobby Kay. He's a changed man, and he will always remain a changed man. Now, if you are here for any drama, if you are here...
If anybody, just come and please get the bag.
Right. So, if anybody's
Please
here,
be careful.
if anybody's here for drama, you're on the wrong channel.
You're on the wrong channel.
You're on the wrong channel. That is a fact. Now, I have been reborn because I have breached God's rules. And that's a fact. That's not any fault of my
You're
own.
breaching my rules.
It's very comical, baby. Here you go. So on standby. The bike's ready to go. Now, what good luck to say that is, I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy my meal, which, looks the damage. Have you ever had homemade lasagna? Because it's absolutely terrific. So, I'm going to start on 90 minutes. I'll give you an extra 15.
Oh my god.
The football's about to start at 7:45. So, I will be relaxing, watching the Dunfermline game.
Did you get your water?
I got my water, baby, yes I have. If you want a bite out of me, you will not get a rise. If you want negativity, you will not get negativity.
Hallelujah.
You want to call me anything, you can call me anything. If you want a
Don't go
response,
that far.
you will not get a response. But you could also, my missus has made me a great lamp out of proper 12 bottle, and I love it. Now, bear in mind, people seem to think you cannot drink alcohol when you're born again. As I state, and I'll restate, we are getting reborn because I believe myself has broke the rules of God. And that is by what I have just reiterated. Engaging with negativity. The past 4 years has been hell, but listen, we all live to learn and we all grow together. Unfortunately, in this day of age, you do not get that in this kind of lifestyle. You get people that want to be very hurtful and nasty, and people may ask me why. Well, you need to ask God that question. I cannot answer for God. I could only answer for me and my partner.
I don't understand myself.
People used to take the piss out of me about God. Well,
Well, I don't.
I became the very best version of myself, and I got the most precious fiance that anyone can ask for. I love my fiance more than I can explain, and that's a fact. I'm going to sit back and watch Netflix after the football. I watched the thing last night. Did you watch the Whittaker family that I directed? My great subs, Paul C, the Mod Sorry, Davy Curry, the Whittaker family. They're actually an inbred family, but it's not their faults.
No.
Do not watch it and think it's funny, because you will become in love with a man called Ray.
I was crying.
It's very sad. These people have been brought into the world not knowing anything. And that's just a scenario where people may laugh at the Whittakers. They are from America. Now, the interesting thing about this documentary I keep banging on about, the Whittakers. It's called The Whittaker Family on YouTube. Part 1, 2, 3, and then you go to Walmart. Big shout out to the channel, and Mark, you have done your people proud. You started your YouTube channel, now you have millions of subscribers due to the hard work
helping this family.
Taxed, it's a quid with no winners. Well, only could obviously. Mate, Joe, you're totally wrong, my man. I know you're joking. Scotty G's taking shit, Bobby. Well, Scotty G, you need to put your hands on me, my man, and I will guide you in the righteous path, my man. Now, I will never speak bad about any human being again in my lifetime because the amount of punishment I went through and gave out is ridiculous. Now, my wife and I deserve better, and God will deliver that. And I thank God for this precious meal, and I thank my beautiful wife to be for this beautiful meal. She's put her heart and soul into it. Now, you could win that by Scotty G, get in touch with me, mate. Scotty G, if you need money, mate, I've not got money much, but if you need a short of £10, £20, but I need to see proof of the food you're buying. I need you to eat, mate, like myself. We've all got stress problems, and there's days when you cannot eat. I've got a condition. If you only selling tips on here, I thought he was only going to get about 23. No. No. It doesn't work like that, mate. You're not giving a 3 to 6 gram bite away for charity. Will you be going to fight camp any soon time, Bob? Well, I cannot reveal anything at this precise moment. What has presented itself, I need Ben Hatchett to get back in the gym. That's all I could say to you. No. He's always ready. Is he, Bob? Oh yes, I'm always ready, mate. I think more watch later though. Yes, you better believe more watch later. This is one of the most realist conversations, apart from the start part, that I have had with you guys. I am only being very honest with an open heart here. Now, when you're with God, there is no evil. And I would like to help Scotty G. Now, people seem to be parading him about for laugh and entertainment. You've got to remember, Scotty G has got a family.
Exactly.
Scotty G is a human being. He is not an object. He is somebody and trained fighter also. We could share our knowledge sometimes. You like my friend. Yes, mate, you're getting taxed. Not a problem, bro. Anything, mate. I've always got free time, and I've got free time to meet great people, as you are aware of, mate. And I am not going to speak out of school. I'm going to go back to the motivational speaking, mate. I'm very articulate my words, my selection of picking my words and choosing my words when I am not in conflict on this side of YouTube. So I've been told this from very high up people that I respect, and they have told me to stick to my A game and my faith, which I am, and I am getting reborn. So because I believe, and I do believe, and I know where I've went right and wrong in life, and I'm getting reborn. But Scotty Genius to get in touch with me. Bobby Crazy Rock of Dundee. Thanks, Joey, mate. Well, I'm trying to be, mate. I'm trying to super everything back together, mate.
Hard work.
And then you're a man on your own, mate, with a wife to be. It is hard, but we've got people on board, professionals. And then this is all done as facts, and you will get to know these people through camera.
Time.
Okay, it takes time. Now I need to hear more about Scotty G, because as I'm well aware of, I don't watch very many YouTubers, and that ain't being disrespectful. That's just me. Us jocks really are the kings of the UK, to be honest. Well, mate, to be honest with you, I would say everybody's kings and every woman is a queen. But I've got my queen, mate. You might have your queen. We're all kings and queens, mate. It doesn't matter if we're homeless people, we are ex-users, we are active users. At the end of the day, brother, we are all the same. People use through certain things that have maybe happened in their lifetime, or it may be whatever, but I know where I started slipping up. So you go back to the recycle and reprogram. That's it, mate. Well said.
See,
Thank you for that. I have got PTSD and I know when it happened and what caused this. And what caused it was getting set on fire with lighter fluid when I was 14 and a half years of age. Now, Terry Nugent, my other boy, and Max McCaskill in the chat, and Leanne, etc., will tell you it's nice to be nice. You're right, my man. You're getting taxed. You're right, mate. It's very nice to be nice, mate. But others just need to give it time. Believe in God. Your destiny's in God's hand, I believe. But even yourself, self-courage, self-education, self-taught, self-worth. You need to know your worth. You need to know your others before you could know others. You need to love yourself before loving others. And that was a thing I found hard to do. Because I would only let certain people in my life. Then close the door. Excuse me. Or give me It is a very rude thing to do, eating on camera. But I am back to the spokesman of the motivational speaking, and I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm not getting took out my lane. I am not letting my people down in my city. I'm trying to help these young kids who are going to food banks on a daily basis and family members. Now, if we could all come together as human beings and stop this from happening, I mean, the government should be doing this, but the government don't do anything. They get richer, and we get poorer. As I keep saying in life, I may be poor with money in life, but I am rich with love, and that's all that matters to me. You could take every tracksuit and watch I have and hat and earrings and give me just love, and I could live off that. And food. You could take my food and water. As long as not my food, but realistically, I could live off love. Love is a very powerful thing.
What's that?
I am blessed.
Stop eating with your mouth full. Talking.
Sure. I never just came on today and started speaking the way I'm speaking. I've always been, I remember a great friend telling me that his missus says I was a great motivational speaker when I was getting in the mix of things. Now I've been sidetracked on many occasions. Do I blame these people on YouTube? Certainly not. Do I blame myself? Yes. Why? Because I should not re-engage. And that is a very true fact and statement. Yes, Bobby, you should follow Marvin Herbert. Yes, I've been in touch with Marvin, mate. It's all good. Yes, he has the same thought process. Oh, does he? Yeah, well, I can't say too much, but yes, I know he does, mate. And the challenges he is doing with the, well, if you follow Marvin, you will know. That's something I cannot speak about right this minute. Because a lot of people have saw the good side of me, and I have always been good, but then I've been sidetracked. I'm not on here to act like Mr. Gangster, Mr. Hardman. I'm here to be a family man and hopefully guide people with my past experiences into the right direction. As I say, we do not watch television, but at night time, as it says, when you study, you could watch a bit of Netflix as long as you have done your readings of the Bible and your great work ethic, yes, anything, yes. Marvin Herbert is doing a terrific job. I'm going to stick in writing music because I know what I'm capable of doing. And if you're interested in this bike, this money will go to great causes. I used to be knows him personally, and it's amazing how much he has changed. Yes, mate, very, very true, very positive, mate. Great comment, mate. Great comment.
I'm not.
As I say, I think I just saw a comment saying Mr. Nice or whatever with your past. Yes, we all have a bad past, but the difference is you have to be able to speak about your past and provide paperwork to prove that you can work with kids, and I certainly can get in schools. Now that the threat to life are the only thing holding me back from the schools. St Fergus School, I could go in and speak to teachers all day long, and that's a fact. I've always been a teacher's pet, most of them, with the backstory of my parents. I always got special treatment because of the situations. Thank you, mate. You have lived and learnt. That's it, bro. I'm only trying to readjust, reprogram my brain, and my fiance is doing the same. And we go again, mate. Bobby, you good? Yes, Joe Lindsay, I am fabulous, mate. I am reprogramming my mind, mate. I'm getting back to the motivational speaking, mate. I'm speaking sense. I'm not getting took off this terrific road we're on. I.e. me, God, my missus and family, and my subs and our great mods and viewers. The kids of today need our help, i.e. yourselves. We are not slaves. We are not fruit baskets, fruit nuts. We are all equal as human beings, whether your sexuality is whatever it may be, whether you have an ex-drug gambling, alcohol problem. We are still all in the same bracket. Once you are born, once you die, you go down as a human being. It does not say he was an ex-addict, he was an ex-gambler. It says on your tombstone, headstone, RIP, blah blah, whatever you may want on it. It does not say, oh, and by the way, his past was this. No, that's the day you are buried. Birthday and death day. Now, people say, why are you not scared of death? I've never been scared of death. Pardon me, never. Because it's something that I was exposed to from a very young age, i.e. my cousin's Muslim. It was an open coffin, and I got made to kiss him, and my tear fell on his face. And I was about 13 and a half, well, 2004. So I was exposed to death at a very young age, mate, and realised that he was only 21, and it happens to us all.
Scary.
It's not scary.
No, I'm
You're
just
scared
at
of
that
death?
age.
You're
At
scared
that
of
age.
Hey mate, how are you at? DGC? How are you, pal? Hope you're good. God bless.
I'm saying at that age.
Yes, at that
when you
age.
first
Yes,
see that.
yes. God bless my cousin. He was my hero. I looked up to him, and I'm not embarrassed to say so. He was a very popular, good-looking lad. He was a very trusted cousin that I miss dearly, like us all. We miss our family members,
Yes,
but this day comes to us all. So why not enjoy life as a family unit and a friendly unit? And Brand shout is my wee cousin's Cloven Brand. Big shout out to Calvin. He is Pakistan, and that's why his clothing line is called branching out to new adventures, helping each other. It means he preaches Allah, and he does not preach. He educates and believes. Now my aunt is white, my dad's sister. She preaches Allah, and there's nothing wrong with that. My cousins are half caste, half Pakistan, half white. So that's their belief. I am a God man. It's the same thing. Now, somebody say, Bob, can you do some Friday night bars? Joe Lindsay, mate, I've just went and showed through my acro, my CS acro, my DB enhanced checks and that, mate, and some convictions, mate. Just because one fake account was calling me the N-word. Ronaldo or Messi? It depends on what you're looking for, mate. You cannot pick. Some would say Messi. I'm 90% confident that if you've done a poll, people would say, Messi. But it depends what you're looking for and what kind of style of football you like. They are both two of the best players we have ever saw in my generation lifetime, i.e. Rivaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, etc., etc. Even your Steven Gerrards. I know we're talking about we're going down a peg or two, but I would say different styles. Ronaldo is superior. There's levels to every sport, elite, world class, but these two players you have mentioned, mate, they are elite. They will go down as the greatest players of all time. Zidane, and you've got like your Premiership players like Alan Shearer, Michael Owen, as we know, um, Cole, York, they were all world class. But when it comes to elite players, Ronaldo and Messi are in that category. It depends what kind of football you like. Bobby, I brought some of my music friends over a couple of times to show you rap songs. Thank you, bro. And that's just me hearing the beats for the first time, bro, and just freestyling, just to the beat that I've never heard before, mate. So thank you. This is the first time I've been in Biffs, but the first time I rap Biff. I'm on about like this year properly. I'm on about investing. No, I did not say I wasn't watching TV or radio for 21 days. I said when you're studying, I said if you go back 10 minutes ago, I said I will be watching a bit of Netflix. It also says in the programme that you're entitled to those kind of obligations. But no, all day, the programme started today, 21 days to reset and restart. As you could hear, there's no radio or music or television in my household. I will be watching a few things later on, but if I want to become serious enough, which we will be and we will be getting reborn again, then we've got to take it more seriously than we did last time. Before we got married, we need to get reborn again, just for my gratification towards, because 1 minute, please. What was that, Joe? You haven't done the freestyle while I've been here. It makes you look like a donut. Why does that make you look like a donut, Joe? Because I have not freestyled while you've been here. They're there to see. How are you a donut, Joe? Because I'm not spitting bars, mate. I'm eating my wonderful meal that I am grateful for, my homemade lasagna and garlic bread from my precious fiancée, mate. So I am not making any donut of you, mate. So, bro, if you think I'm making a donut of you, mate,
Sorry, but it's not.
sorry, but I am not, brother. I do not mean to offend you. Joe, you've been on this channel really well. You're a loyalist, mate. It does not matter if you hate me, like me, love me. You will get treated the same, mate. Derogatory comments are all welcome. I will pray for these people. Now, getting back to Scotty G. Now, Joe, I did not know you were bringing all your mates across to listen to mine. I am bringing my music mates over and begging your freestyle, and it's not happening, brother. Well, mate, I've got plans. If you had messaged me behind the scenes or got in touch, it could have happened, but I've got a life and a fiance and religion and programs to follow, bro. So I'm sorry. Get a freestyle when I have to eat that Bobby. Mate, as I said, my missus is back reading the Great Book of Life, and everything is off, mate. I cannot be spitting bars when I have no beats. And bear in mind, the freestyles that are up, I have effed up a few times on them, but listen, I understand, Bob. Okay, Joe, not a problem, mate. That's all good, bro, as long as we did not cross wires there and you picked me up the wrong way. As I was stating, I need to take this very serious, mate. because you only get one shot of life and one shot at everything. And I am taking this very serious, mate. I just need that your missus to do a bit of beatboxing. No, my missus is a terrific singer, mate. Yeah, you're right, mate. Very tricky to eat. Eat dessert and rap and study.
Good after that.
But if Scotty G struggling, tell him to get across to this great, wonderful channel back to back. That'll be called Someone Else soon. Because me and Tori have came up with the idea that go for it, Bobby son. I am eating, mate. I don't lie, mate. I am sitting eating, mate. And you leave. That's what happens when. Sorry, I am not proving anything. I'm eating my food, mate. Cooked for 2-3 long hours from my wife. Homemade. So
I've always made good lasagna.
she's always
As
made
my
the best
daughter
lasagna,
did
as my missus's daughter said, and she is right. I've heard it many of times. But if you're here for Freestyle and Joe, it's not the right night for that, mate. I'm sorry you bring your mates across for that, but this is a better version of myself. One day looks like painful. Looks like a DMS song, by the way. It's tricky. What one's that? What tune you on about head? That beat? Well, a lot of Dundee people have been the same. Say, old school rap, bringing it back. But my concentration, my focus, and my motive. My missus has got her own message, but that's private. Scotty G struggling. Tell him to get in touch with Babe meeting. Do you want to tell them anytime? Yeah, would be any in the meetings. Scotty G, you need to tell. No, put it as private. Scotty G is that bad, guys. Do not hate it on the guy. Do not leave derogatory comments because that will limit it from worse.
Bad place.
You're in a bad place.
You don't know
You do not want.
backstory,
Nobody
don't know
knows.
anything. Don't
Nobody
judge a
knows.
book.
Do not judge a book by its cover. Judge it by the story. And when you awareness, self-awareness, people that are self-educated, self-awareness, etc., etc. Sorry, I'm meeting. And I know where I've went wrong and where I am heading to, and I'm going to believe in God.
Into behaviour therapy.
Yeah.
Like
I was and the missus is. We thought and spoke to great people and reached out for help. Psychiatrists said it's private. Well, I certainly did, and speaking priests, whatever it may be at church. And what we know, and I know, it's all self-taught, and I'm just studying because I'm a great writer. I could write, but I need to ask the myself to spell certain words. but when it comes to reading, I could read, but with ADHD and OCD, but
You would, so give yourself some credit.
it's up to God to give me credit. I need to earn credit. I've been serious for restarting my program. Right, 1 minute, putting this in that, I might heat this up. Then I'm certainly leaving on the 1:30 mark, so that's 12 minutes, guys. I need to. My wife's to be waiting patiently. She's well, she's educated. I feel sorry, Ben.
Why?
A lot of people on YouTube at the minute.
Who?
Because they're stuck in a world called drama.
Oh, I've had enough drama. For 10 lifetimes.
I feel sorry, and a lot of people on YouTube that are stuck in this drama that when they look back in 5 years' time, they've not learned any new significant things, i.e., self-awareness, self-guidance, gratitude, attitude, love, and they're all full of hatred. That's
It's
true.
not good.
Yeah, it's not good. So I'm going to try and break that mould and recycle their minds. I'm
No.
not saying I'm Mr. Mark, but I'll tell you something.
Sometimes you are.
Sometimes I am.
Not all the time. No,
Learn
nobody knows it all.
I want to know all by the time I'm 50, 60, and stop and learned through mistakes. And this is me just understanding that when I got born again, I never took it the way my missus did, but I never took it serious. Like I took it serious, but I never took it like the way I should have took it. If that makes sense. Like I thought I'm born again. Oh, brilliant, great, fantastic. But no,
No,
it was getting.
you've got to put in hard work to get a bit back. Got to work hard at
And
anything.
I've tried to follow certain YouTube channels because you're aware,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't because it's full of negativity, and I've tested it on that.
Yep. No.
I'm not joking yet. She just went nope, and I went and watched it. Then I've been effing and swearing and whatever negative words that I won't repeat. And I'm going, why are they on YouTube? They've been doing me this and that. Just like, but that's God's. I get myself railed up. That's God's job, not your job to be effing. I was watching his live, and he says he put somebody on trial in his kitchen and found out this person was out. Oh, it's funny. He found out this person was
Sorry.
Sorry, people. Listen, I'm being very professional here. He puts them.
Sorry, that's me laughing.
Sorry, and we can't help it. Listen, you need to speak very, very fluent and be very positive and grateful for a meal, and don't take even a cup of mocha or hot chocolate or whatever caramel
Mocha.
coffee, mocha, for granted, because see, 24 hours, you do not know where you could be. You could be in the morgue, you could be in heaven.
Good.
And that's just facts. So people on YouTube need to pull their socks up, reprogram themselves, and ask themselves why am I doing this? Why am I leaving derogatory comments? Why am I making fake accounts up? Why am I wasting my life on other people? Why am I getting back and proving stuff to people? What I've just done to start this video. And that isn't me being hypocritical. That's me for my own sanity, gratification, as a proud man of God. I never got asked to do that, but I wanted to do it. there's a difference. And I just look across the board and it was serious. Once we told it,
Everything's out the way.
excuse me, now everything's out the way and everything's going good. It can't be a coincidence. It just turned out to be good. It just turned out to be good. So, so that means
To be done and stuff.
we need to work.
To be done and stuff.
We need to work harder on ourselves, and you've got to be harder. People say, Bobby, take a break, mate. Totally, take a break. And then I'm like, no, no, no. I'm reprogramming from today. I've switched my house phone off out the wall, and I thought, these people are my age, man. That's not the way to be acting. And he's like, Sam Walker, you think you got arrested from the police? And I'm like, what is that, a competition with you or something? I went, oh no, I need to change my life. I'm watching things like that. I guarantee if you go out and do a bit of stargazing tonight, you'll see some mad stuff in the skies. I'm telling you, I promise you, on God and my brother. Now, please, the people in this chat, tell me if I'm lying or not. Make yourself a brew, a coffee, do what you've got to do, and go out sitting on your porch, your back garden tonight. Well, it's 5 to 8. Just say about back at 10, quarter to 11, and look up to the stars, and I guarantee you, you will see things moving at the speed of light. I'm on about literally about that size. Right?
Look like stars.
Look like stars in Torre, and she went, and when Sastin looked up to the stars, and she went, that's a good question. She went, I'm lying, you could leave a comment in the morning. Go out about the back of 10 quarter to 11 and just look up to the stars. Keep your eye on the sky above the stars, and I guarantee you, I could swear, but I don't, when you're under God and doing this, you can't do that. I will keep your eye on it, then it'll just go, and you're like, wow. Then to turn to Tony and go, am I tripping? Then 2 minutes later, I'm not different colours, and someone stop, and just went, like that. I was like, wow. So we says this to the psychiatrist, and we went back to be slept. This was not long ago, and she went, wow. She went, and she wrote, she jotted it down, what she saw, and I went, wow, I thought it was lost in the plot. So, guys, please put your phones down, go in your garden, seriously, it's on, and I'm being deadly serious. Look, and you will see some things that are crazy mad. Now, me and Tori watch a lot of that Blaze stuff. We've got that up on the Fire Stick, and or a mod. please do it. And I promise you will see
You'll see
things.
something.
You will see something. Now, all you need to do is just keep your eyes just staring at the sky, just across the sky. Keep your eyes and keep looking, and see if you could see what looks like
Just don't.
alien creatures through the. This sounds man on the moon, right? And it's a promise to God, and also look above the stars and in the sky. Is 10 of them. I've told my mum, and Tori's told my mum, and that's all I'm going to say on that. But guys, do a bit of colour shape. They change colours, and that's absolutely outstanding. Now that, and when you start to see all that, ask the question and go. That's why they brought phones out to keep everybody feel looking this way and not that way. That's just a fact. So please, guys, I'm asking you a favour. Please look up to the sky. It ain't no illusion. They want you to think that. I'm telling you, anywhere where you are living, it may be London, Newcastle, Scotland, Glasgow, wherever. Please look at the skies for half an hour, 45 minutes.
Try
and I
and
guarantee
make
it.
it where there's not loads of bright lights.
And try and make it where there's not loads of bright lights on. Now that was weird. It's the best experience of my life. I actually got addicted to it and was going out and Tori was going to freezing, putting big coats on, scarves, sitting in the bars. You got a wee cut of coffee or a hot chocolate and just sitting going, whoa, whoa, look at that. To God, hand to God, right hand to God. If there's some mad stuff you told please do it. Even well, now it's dark. Don't take your device with you, yeah? Because when you try and shoot these things on device, it's like our phone's been switched off. You feel batteries and that fact. I've got one wee thing on my phone that's just went being in the same spot and it's moved and that and it's went and it's gone. Right? Be honest, don't come up tomorrow and we saw this and that. Be honest because it's a fact. If you give it skies that you will be blown away. Now that and looked up to the stars at night. Fact. Because we just started doing it 3-4 months ago and see the things we saw. It's been mind blowing. But on that note, guys, hashtag positivity for life. God bless. See you soon. Do a bit of stargazing and write in the comments tomorrow. You will see absolutely mad things up in them skies. And that's a fact. God bless. Scotty G, you get better soon, mate. Take care. See you soon. Tori, say bye.
Good night, bye.
Good night, guys. Yeah,